Well, we finally got the third archetype in the Grand Creators, and yeah, saving souls makes sense now. They're a bunch of nuns, exorcists, sisters, exorcisters, as the name goes. Three effect, four effect, wait, four effect monsters, and four original exceed monsters. God damn it, all level four. Yeah. Um, I haven't read this yet. I'm slightly annoyed level four exceeds look. We already have a lot of rank 4 Xyz archetypes. It would have just been fun to have like another rank Xyz archetype, just in general. It'd be fun. I get rank 1's the best supported one, but like it's more fun. I like the creative thing. That's why I like the other two ones a lot. But no, yeah, they're all light warriors. There's four Xyz and four, so each one resembles to um one of the monsters. And I'm just looking at the artwork now. It's just some sort of like Nun Crusade across the apocalypse. Yeah, it looks like a destroyed like city. So okay then, but no. Stop looking at the artwork. It's cool, but stop looking. Let's read the cards now. Exorsisters Elsis. Uh, level. Let me get the picture up for you guys. Level 4 light sportcaster. Low stats. If you control an exorcist monster, push the card. If you do, gain 800 life points. Wow, it's like the opposite of punk. Obvious joke. Anyway, this card leads the field by an opponent's card. Someone Exorcist succeeds once from your extra deck using this card to control. Huh? Do they all have that effect? Or yeah, they all have that effect. Okay, that's interesting. So if cards leave your field at all while you control it, you can just exceed summon by your opponent's card. Obviously, that is fascinating. That's the word I can use. Fascinating. Okay, special summon itself. Cool. Special summon itself. Special, yeah. Special summon itself. What can you do? You can special summon X someone can control your hand, and if you do, gain 800 life points. Again, actually, this is basically opposite Punk. It's like no, Punk's Synchro Fusion. This is exceeds. Punk pays. This gains. Punk Exorcista deck. Let's go. Anyway, Exorcista Lane. Um, Level number 4, you can return one X card that you put in your hand to the bottom of the deck, then draw one card, then, okay. Mulligan-ish. Yeah, Mulligan. I hasn't seem that good, honestly. So far the monsters are good, and I don't see why you would need to put one back. Unless you have a duplicate copy, of course. You know what? Duplicate copy, and also it's an extra name, I guess. That's decent, but yeah. Exorcista Sister Sophia. You can use first that. If you control another exorcist, you can draw one card. Okay, that's good. Just hey, +1. Just here's a draw. Then gain life points. Oh wait. So if you Oh, I was reading these wrong. Okay. No, so what happens is if you control you when you gain life points, if you control another okay, for Elsis, if you control basically if you control a different sister, each one like specifies a different sister. If you control that one as well, you gain life points. Okay, I read that wrong earlier. So yeah, all these look, I think they're all cool. Besides Elaine, I think it's the most boring one by far. But it's reasonable. It's an even. It's like you're not losing advantage. Just maybe you want a different card, and it could be useful. Now the Caesars. Um, let's go by one. X is the Mickey Elzia. No, it's just the Elsa's one. Elsa. 2,500 attack. 28 for 2 level 4 monsters. You're gonna use this card's name first and third effect each once per turn. This card is Sea Summon. If this card was Sea Summon previously this turn by using an Axis monster material quick effect, you can target quick effect, you target one card, you put it controls and go banish it. So if you use the Exorcist's effect to summon her, her effect becomes a quick effect only if that cannot be destroyed by battles once special from the graveyard. And it's also anti-Abyss. Abyss says nay. it deals with Abyss. Um, and you can detach When material from this card active the next. Wow, that is great. That's a good card. It has its searcher. It searches your spell and traps. It can you can banish a card your opponent controls, or in their grave the turn it was summoned, basically. And it has decent attack. It's a good card. Very good card. Exorcista Caspitilla. Cat uh Cat Dispella. She's underwater. Um level 4 light for effect monster 2100 attack. Um this card succeeds something using 6 monsters as material, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, you place monsters from the graveyard. That's a good lockdown effect. That's a good lockdown effect. Cannot be destroyed by opponents, just the same as the previous one. And you add a monster. Okay, that is wow. That's good. What can we say? These are good. Look, the material detach effects you can only use in your turn, obviously. So that's like gives you incentive to use them in your turn, but you can't use them in your opponent's turn. So if you see some of the opponent's turn. Anyway, next one is Exorsister Jibrin. I can't say names for the life of me. 1,400 attack, 800 defense. It's got like see summon previously this turn makes next monster quick effect. Attack one effect once you pose negate its effect. Cool. Cannot be by battle grave, yeah. You can detach from material from this card. First turn, exhaust 6 monsters, you don't gain 800 attack. Okay, that's the worst detach effect, but that's fine. It's decent other effect. Exorcista Eusphia. 2,100 attack, 800 defense. It's got like system using expensive material. You can activate this effect for this turn. Neither players can activate cards effects in the graveyard. Another lockdown effect for the grave. Cannot be destroyed by monsters. Cannot be destroyed by monsters' effects from the graveyard. Wait, did I read this wrong earlier? Okay, so these first two can't be destroyed by battle from stuff from the grave, and these two can't be destroyed by effects from monsters from the grave. Okay then. Detach when material you just target one monster your opponent return it to the hand. Okay, that's a good detach effect. Wow, these have pretty good detach effects, even though you're supposed to be summoning the opponent's turn. And yeah, that's a good lockdown effect. So far though, I haven't read the rest of the cards yet, but like they seem very easy to counter when it comes to their first effects. Don't get rid of one of their cards. Maybe the other way around it though. Alright, Exorcista Emento. Activate one of the cards named per turn. You can affect this card during your turn unless you can only activate this card during your turn unless your opponent controls a monster special summoned from the graveyard. That's a little annoying. That's very annoying, actually. Ugh. Look, most of the time your opponent will have a monster from the graveyard at some point if they're playing any meta deck. Eldritch gets around that. That's funny, honestly. That's kind of funny because Eldritch just goes from graveyard back to hand from the field. But yeah, that's annoying. That is very annoying. It's quick play, but you can't use it. Anyway, pay 800 life. Okay, there's pay effect. Target X system monster control plus when you actually take one monster, a different name for the monster you control. Okay, yeah. It's basically lets you, hey, exceed summon using one card, basically. Well, technically using two overall because you can spell instead of another monster, so it's fine. It's fine. That's actually a good effect, honestly. But again, annoying. It's annoying, I'd say. I'm just saying, look at the artwork in these two. Hopefully that comes in archetype. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I like archetypes that are related to each other. Not too many though. Exorcista Campidilla de la Sealing Technique. It's a continuous spell. Activate use second and fifth on each one's per turn. First effect is Exorcism cannot be targeted by monsters' effects from the graveyard. That's just a good protection. If you exceed monster, especially someone from the action, if you exceed some X monster, you can declare one name first turn, negate the effects. Okay. What? If you control it, exceeds some X system monster, you can declare one card name for the rest of the turn, negate the active effects and effects on the field of cards with that original name. Oh, that's an interesting effect. A weird one. A very weird one, but interesting. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's like I shall negate anything on the field, so that's something. That could be very useful though. That is very useful. That's basically say I negate one play of my opponent, and if you know what your opponent's playing, or if you know the combos, you can say no right now to one of the things. Um, when attack is declared for any X's, the monster target one push card your opponent controls destroy it. This is wow. That's look. It's slow. The third effect's slow, but it already has two good effects, so it's fine. Now a trap. Exorcister. Valdis. Transformation. Pay engine life points for this turn. You cannot put someone from next deck. Except this is also special summon two extra ones from your deck, so that the first name is listed in the second card's text. To explain, basically, for example, so it's the first card is the second card's text, right? So that the first name is listed in the second card. So basically, you choose two, right? If I choose, let's see, Chris, okay, yeah. So this is my first choice. I choose Elsa's my first and Stella's my second. Stella has Elsa's in her text, so that's how I can choose those two. So the second card needs to have the first card in its text. Cool. Okay. I look. These are cool. These are very cool. Only issue is the gimmick of your opponent needs to remove a card from your field. That could be hard to deal with because your opponent probably is like, I'm not going to get rid of a card on your field. What do you think I am? I'm just going to negate everything or just summon anything. Look, these don't lock you into a certain XC. Like summon any XC, so you can choose to banish a card. You can choose to put someone from the graveyard. You can negate an effect or just lock out the graveyard. So that could be hard. This card gets around. I wonder if there's any other XCs on your opponent's turn card effects. If they are, that's interesting. Whew. Okay, these are cool. These are very cool. I'm gonna talk about grain creators later. Um, but man, I'm very happy. Thank you all for watching. I'm excited, as you can probably hear by my tone of voice now. Look forward to testing video of these whenever they get added EDO Pro if I have time. I'm kind of stuck between a couple of assignments, but fine, I'll do it when I can. Thank you all for watching. These are cool. See you next time. Bye.